Bright has some pretty cool stuff that you can see with the map. So whether you do a search or you just want to know in a general area, you could do it the same way. You click on search, residential sale, or whatever the category is. If you click on map, you could type in your address now. Let's say your buyer wants to make an offer on a property. You probably could just pull that listing up in Bright, but I don't know, you just wanted to check in general in Riverton. So I'll type in Riverton, New Jersey, hit enter. Now I'm doing this because it's near the Delaware. This is to check the flood zone status. So if you click this little button right here, layers, you can look down here and it says flood zones, which you can check off. You have to be zoomed in a little bit. If you zoom out too much, it goes away. So you have to zoom in. If you zoom out too much and you try and do it, it won't show them because you're too far out. So if you zoom in, it'll show you, and then you can read the code, the key down here. So this is why I use this as an example, because it's close to the Delaware. So you can see it's pretty weird. So these houses here are in the orange, so they're out. No flood insurance is required. Now, if I were to buy a house here, I'd probably get flood insurance. I don't know. I don't know Riverton that well to know if I should or not. But if this home right here, this lot requires flood insurance. This lot right here does not. But these maps change, and do we think that the map's going to change that less places require flood insurance or more? So I'd probably want to inform my client that, hey, yeah, you're not in the flood insurance zone, but you probably should get the insurance policy now. It'll probably be inexpensive now because you're out of the special flood zone, but in the future, you might need to get it, or the next buyer might need to get it. So you'll have to keep that in consideration. So that's how you check it out. And then same thing if you look at residential sale, and let's say you found the listing your client was looking for. I'll just say Riverton. Okay, search. Okay, so this is the property that they're interested in right here, and it's close to the river. And so, does it say that it's in the flood zone? By the way, quick tip, I just hit Command F or Control F. It brings up this little search bar here, and you can search the page for a word. So it says right here in the listing, not in the flood zone. Now, of course, we want to just make 100% sure of that. So you're going to want to check with the lender and the other agent, to verify, because you don't want it to fall on you. But it is something that does get missed sometimes. It happens. We're all busy and things get overlooked, so it does happen. It's important to check it out. But yeah, this agent said not in the flood zone. We're so close. This is such a good example. We're so close to it. Is this even the lot? Like, I can't. No, that's the next door. So it's this lot. It's literally one lot outside of that flood zone. So I'd be cautious there. If you forgot, if you didn't look it up, if you went under contract, your client went under contract on a house that's in one of these flood zones, in this 100-year floodplain, what happens is when the title company does a title search, they also check tidelands, which essentially means they're going to check to see if this property is in the flood zone. You do not want that to come up then, because that's going to be late. Your buyer's probably already paid for inspection and appraisal, and then now title says, oh, hey, you guys are in a flood zone, by the way. You're going to be like, yikes, probably should have known that sooner, but at least your client hopefully wouldn't be in the house, and 2 weeks in, they learn, or their lender says, hey, you need flood insurance, or we're going to, cancel your homeowners or something like that. So that's how you look it up. You just click on the map, scroll in, and then there's lots of other cool stuff. So you can see here school district and neighborhoods and all that kind of stuff. But the one that I think I use the most commonly is flood zones. So that's how you check that out.